Good evening. I guess it is evening. I look outside and it's pitch black outside. So, I recently got to platinum, and ever since then, I think I've gone like maybe 4 and 20, 4 and 30, some ridiculously low win rate. I guess maybe a little bit better because I won a match with Esper Hero. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. I've just been playing a bunch of silly stuff, and something that I realized doesn't exist in the meta is any sort of non-Merfolk tempo deck. Merfolk's not really a tempo deck, but it is an aggressive deck that plays counterspells. And right now, I see control everywhere. Control seems to be the main archetype that I see that, and I guess you could throw in Nexus as a linear combo deck. And so, kind of wanted to go back to what in the past has been my favorite archetype, and that is Flash. The Flash variant that is biggest in standard is Simic, and sometimes you'll see some Teamer Flash. That's a lot of fun. But I want to try Sultai first. This is a deck variant that I played a little bit back after M20 released, and it was a lot of fun. Now we've got some new tools, mainly the adventure cards. Brazen Borrower and Murderous Rider are excellent additions to the deck, and so I want to take it for a run to see how it does in Historic. Again, Flash means basically the whole deck, not basically, the entire deck is played at instant speed, and so it allows me to play with counterspells really well. So I'm playing a bunch of pirates, I guess 7. I'm playing 4 Lookouts Dispersal. That may be wrong, but given the fact that I'm playing 7 pirates, hopefully that will allow me to have it as a 2-mana counterspell a lot of times. We'll see if that works or not. Wildborn Preserver is a card that seems to underperform a lot in these style of decks. And I know a lot of these standard variants of Flash tend to have just Cutthroat, Borrower, and then Ambusher and Frilled Mystic. However, Historic is a faster format than Standard, and I didn't think that one of these decks can perform if I'm waiting to get my 4 drops. Something that about Frilled Mystic, it is very good if I have creatures down attacking. It is very bad if I don't. If my opponent has a creature or 2, they don't have to cast spells into Frilled Mystic, and essentially I'm just playing it as a 4-mana 3/2 Flash, which is pretty bad. But if I can increase the number of Flash creatures that I have lower in the curve, hopefully then that'll mean I can get a clock earlier on, and I don't have to fight over Teferis so much. Have some removal, Disfigure, Assassin's Trophy, Murderous Rider, just ways to kill things. And only 2 Nightbook Ambushers, 3 Frilled Mystics. 3 Frilled Mystics because it's a 4-mana counterspell mainly. 2 Ambushers. So my thought process on Ambusher. With Borrower and more 2-drops, I don't think we need a way to kill quickly like the old Flash decks did. Ambusher is very good against other creature decks. It becomes a stonewall very quickly. And in that it does well, which is why I have 4 in the 75. So 2 in the main, 2 in the sideboard. This might be wrong. It's probably definitely wrong. I'm just experimenting for fun. I wanted some number just because it is a powerful card, but I don't want to flood on them because I want to be good against control. And Ambusher, I believe, is not so good against control. It is a quick clock, but it means that I have to tap out usually pretty early. And against control, I don't want to tap out. So I'm going to run that back. I've got 4 Agonizing Remorse, just mainly against Nexus. Because I want to be able to exile their Nexus-I, because I don't have a very quick clock. Noxious Grasp and Cast Down. These are good against Gruul and Shifting Ceratops, which is one of the weaknesses to that Simic Flash had originally was Shifting Ceratops. Dispute, obviously, against control. And then Legion's End is against zombie tokens. So I'm going to take it for a spin. Let's see how it does. If I do badly, it's okay. We'll try something else. Alright, I'm playing against What the Sphinx Revealed. This is a diamond player. And I think this is going to be a keep. I'm on the draw, but I've got my colors and all that. So this might be mono blue. I'm guessing my life total isn't under pressure, so I want to opt into more stuff. So this does seem to be Nexus, so I'm glad I brought in the... I'm glad I played that opt. Glad I brought in the Agonizing Remorses. Okay, so Sphinx should be good against Nexusi. And Cutthroat will mean I'll have a clock. So, well, that's a problem. So this is Bant. No, maybe it's just blue-white control. May have been right there to just... I think I'm just going to play the Cutthroat. So they have to deal with the Cutthroat now, or else he'll just kill the Teferi. And if he does, I've got Frilled Mystic and double Counterspell up. So... okay, seems fine. Seems fine. I will just bounce it, and... unfortunately, now I can't hold up Counter Magic. That is unfortunate. Okay. So I guess that's probably the reason why Lookout's Dispersal. That just might be a bad card. I don't know. If they counter this, then I'll just say GG. Okay. Okay. I got lucky there. Still definitely losing this one. They're gonna have an active search momentarily. So they're hoping to... so they can't actually cast Absorb here. Okay. Alright, GG. They just draw 2 Teferis. Nothing much I can do there. Alright. Keep forgetting to talk. Kind of want to try without Ambusher here. Oh wait, Disfigure comes out. Poisoner probably comes out. Although it is a pirate. Do I want to bring in removal? Probably not. Let's just do that. All right. It looks like they're very close to Mythic, actually. All right. Yeah, that seems good. 4 Spell Pierce. A mulligan. I think what I want to do is just turn this into 4 Mystical Disputes. Do I just want another land? Yeah, probably. Okay. Huh. So there's a chance that I don't want to play a borrower at instant speed. I think I'm just going to do this number and see what happens. So they don't want to jam to fairy. I'm just going to get a clock. They have Mystical Dispute. That's good. Unless they're holding that up to kill one of my lands. Okay. Well, now I've got 2 counter spells up, which is always legit. Brazen Borrower is one of the cool additions to this type of deck. Really? Okay. So, is there any reason to put this into play tapped versus untapped? They're going to use their Field of Ruin to see if I have basics. Okay. Thankfully, a Doth. So that was nice. Now, if they jam Teferi here, that would be unfortunate. I think I'm just going to play the second Borrower. They can fight over this one, but... Sure. Alright. Here comes Teferi. Lookouts Dispersal. Really? Alright. Kind of at their mercy. Yes. Actually, I probably should Spell Pierce that, but...
You'll thank me later. Tom, trust me. I have a plan.
Okay, we're at least going to get value out of... Well, they have to have something here. Oh. Okay. So, I don't think Murderous Rider's where I want to be. Maybe I do want to play the discard spells. Maybe I just want to put more threats. Let's see. Let's try it out. The fact, though, that I did take out 2 removal for Teferi means I probably should have brought in 2 Noxious Grasps. Puts a lot of pressure on my counter spells. But Brazen Borrower was able to go the distance there, which was kind of cool. Alright, I'll be back when my opponent is done. Alright, back. Back. Yep. Jeez. These are all gates. Well, I'm not going to mulligan it. This could be a quick game. Could be a quick game. Okay, that's a great top deck right there. Okay. Well, Frilled Mystic's a nice draw down the road. Sure. So if they jam Teferi here, Assassin's Trophy will come into play. Really? Okay. So that's really interesting that they... They must not be playing Absorb. That's fine. I think I'm just going to try to get rid of the seal away there. What? Guys got to stop going after my lands. I think I'm going to get green. If you want to do it again, you can, I guess. Yeah, that's great. Sure. Okay, so I've actually got 2... I've got 3 sources of blue. So it might be borrowers going the distance again. We'll see. That's a long distance to go. I don't know why they're playing... I mean, I understand why they're playing so many of these land removal lands, because Field of the Dead seems pretty terrible for blue-white control. Which I think is good. Control is everywhere right now, so Field of the Dead is a natural foil to that. Sure. Hmm. So I don't want to bounce that seal away. Because then they can take out my borrowers. Counterspell would be great. That's a counterspell. Let's see, 4. I'll just do it like that. That way I can Frilled Mystic and Trophy. Well, might have him. We'll see. They're doing a lot of nothing here. Brazen Bar is a really cool card because it's something that is aggressive, much like Cutthroat against these control decks, and can kind of go underneath. If a control deck just wants to sit there and do nothing, you can do that. Wow, I just am so bad at talking. I think. Alright, this is kind of the game right now, isn't it? Oh. Got there! Taking out blue-white control after a horrible game 1. Alright, against Bahar. This character is in Platinum, so... Ooh, has Lightning Bolt sleeves. How much you want to bet he's playing? Mono red. Alright, so... This hand we're going to get to see these curve toppers here, Ambusher and Frilled Mystic. Ambusher was great against Mono Red. I remember when I was playing Simic Flash, the Ambusher basically single-handedly turned the Mono Red matchup into something that was something I could actually win. So alright. I'm hoping to not miss on a land here. Why would you do that? Kind of think I just want to block. Actually, I'll just take 1. They must have a pump spell? No. Okay. They might have Bone Crusher Giant, that's okay. Yeah, they do have Bone Crusher Giant. Bone Crusher Giant! Alright, look at me missing on lands. So, good to see Wildborn Preserver in action here. Okay, so they don't have Embercleave. Nice. Okay. I think we're just gonna hopefully try to take out this Llanowar Elf here. Good stuff. Jeez. The heck? Have not drawn a single... Okay, well that's kind of nice. Get a 2-for-1. I mean, they get a land, but their spell fizzles. So, yes, I will take 4. So, Preserver doesn't grow here. That's not a card I want. Shouldn't have left that on the top. Well, okay. It's kind of unfortunate because I need double green. So, that was my fault. Absolutely. Okay. Guess I'll just kill it now. So they're flooding heavily. This is unfortunate that I'm missing this opportunity to take them out, because having an ambusher there would have been great. But Cutthroat will be nice. Sure. Really? Okay, so they don't have Bone Crusher up, so I'm going to actually make this a 4/4. Missing on those green lands, mate. I think I'm still going to sit back. I've got some interactions. And they are flooding hardcore, which means maybe I should... Just going to get rid of the giant entirely. Okay. I'm just going to bounce the Pelt Collector here, because I need to end this game now. Really? Why would you do that? That doesn't even make sense. So this is unfortunate. I'm doing this main phase. I just really need a green land. Digging for a green land. Okay, there's my green land. So... that's not scary. Ambusher's probably just going to end this game here. So Preserver being a boss here. It's a 5/5. I don't need that. Actually, I'm not going to kill them this turn, right? So might as well stay back. Yeah, so they're dead. They just flooded out really hard. They probably should have beaten me here, but... oh, that's kind of cool. I'm going to decline. I don't want them to know I have exactly 4 mana open. Alright. Got lucky there. They drew 11 lands. It's unfortunate. Alright. Ambusher, Noxious Grasp, Aether Gust. Oops, their cards are doing things to my cards. Lookout's Dispersal definitely coming out. And 2 Spell Pierce. Legion's End? Sure. Alright. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It doesn't happen a lot that people get really badly screwed or really badly flooded. Um, it is not fun when it happens. Do I keep... I'm going to mulligan for some more... Oh, this is happening. All right. Um, well, how much you want to bet I get stuck on one land? Okay, I don't think I'm beating that anyways. We'll see. Definitely not. Let's stick it out. I mean, they're playing rules like the mono red, so... Just get rid of that. So I'm taking 6. There's a chance. We'll see. If they have Embercleave here... They do have Embercleave. Okay. Fun games of Magic. Alright. So they got flooded game 1. I got screwed game 2. Let's get down to business. I don't know if I did mention, I pulled out 2 of the Murderous Riders. You gotta be kidding me here. I'm gonna keep... Because I don't want to mulligan into Oblivion. Oh, I have the negates in there? That seems terrible. I didn't even notice that. Jeez. Golly. I think I gotta kind of keep that right. Okay, so they don't have that insane start this time, thankfully. All they would want is just one bloody land. Let's just get rid of him. Untapped land, rather. Alright. So... Clothis isn't a clock, so... Sure. Kinda think I just want to get my cutthroat going here. Yep. Dealing lots of damage. Sure. So there's their Domri's ambush. That is kind of unfortunate that I actually have to... Oh no, I'll just negate it, right? Beautiful. If they don't attack, that's a huge deal. They did attack, okay. Well, I guess I'll just do this number. Right there. Eat that. And does that mean we turn the corner? Maybe. We'll see. So they were able to do a lot of damage. It's already dealt 6 damage to me. Sure. Really? I think I just want to bounce this thing, get rid of it for now. I'll have a 6/5. Well, that's awesome. Sure. Do I take 4 so that I can eat this questing beast? I mean, so I can eat this burning tree emissary? Ah, ah, ah. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff. I'll just do that. I've got Noxious Grasp. That was a little bit of a punt. If I lose, it's my fault. I mean, it's always my fault when I lose. Well, that's nice. Oops. Punt City. Punt City. I am running for worst Flash player in existence. So Clothis doesn't scare me. I can fight over whatever they cast, but no. Okay. Taking out Gruul. That feels pretty good. And ranking up somehow. Alright. Gonna be against Intrepidity. Intrepidity. Jeez. These. You know, I was gonna cut down to 23 lands, but after the way that. It's probably just Drowned Catacomb. Yep. Yeah. After the way this deck has drawn recently. Alright, so this is going to be interesting. So we played against Control, played against Aggro, now we're going to be put against L mid-range. What do they have on 2? I kind of want to just hold up Spell Pierce, because it's going to draw dead very quickly with Gilded Goose. They're like, what in the world could you possibly have? That is the question. That is the question. Well, yep. They're like, what? What? Did that just happen? I'm going to put out this. That doesn't feel like Sultai Flash. Being on the draw with this deck is not the best. Teamer. Cool. One of my favorite decks in Legacy is Rug Delver. Teamer Delver, in other words. I guess that's just the goose. I have a counterspell? What? Alright. That was a quick concession. So I think ambushers probably will be good here. Aether Gust. Okay, what's bad? What do I want to take out first of all? Spell Pierce was good there. Oh, looks like we will never know. That's unfortunate. Well, I'll take a win. Alright, gonna be on the play against M3X. Yep, I can't do this. Funnily enough, this is the best hand. Yeah. I'll give them a nice hello. I just played a deck against Jeskai, Thalia, Taxes. It's actually a really cool deck. Ended up, I think I won 2-1, but okay, is this probably gonna be Jeskai control, Grixis control? Yep. Okay. It's not a deck I want to have this start against. I'll wait a moment to see more of their deck, and then maybe I can get a free win off of game. Okay, I've got all these dead cards in hand. Yeah, so far, 4-0 with the deck. Alright, good game. Alright, now we've seen what they're doing. Not going to win that game there. So, red or green? Noxious Grasps. Disputes. Disfigure's coming out. Cast Down coming out. That may be all I do. Yep. Let's try it. Yeah, so the deck is, I believe, 4-0 so far. So, I will not complain if I get wrecked here. It's been feeling really solid. Wildborn Preserver, I'm only playing 3 of it. Could make the argument for playing 4, I don't think so. So I'm going to go Cutthroat first. Here comes Thought Erasure. Yeah, let's just get Cutthroat out. And hopefully I can get a counter off the top. They will definitely take Mystical Dispute. That's the correct card to take. Yep. Yep. My left toe is not relevant, so... Now, they do have Ritual Soot. Me playing all these cheaper spells. That's actually kind of funny. So I'm just going to do this number. Okay, so they're welcome to try crying again. Humph. Probably just going to make the Wildborn Preserver a... Oops, that happened again. No! My deck's so bad. My deck's so bad. These two don't go together. Funnily enough. Just remember, I am bad at the game. It's important to remember. I might be able to steal it off the back of Brazen Borrower. I'm going to guess that they're going to have Ritual of Soot here. But if they cast Nicol Bolas, I will bounce it and bash for a lot. What? Why did you just do that? I don't know. 4, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well, I can get them down to 1 here if they don't have interaction, which of course they will, because, you know, Grixis control. Grixis control. Well... Counterspell off the top would be lovely. Oh, they're down to 8. They'll be down to 3. And of course I draw lands. Nice, 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 nice. That's kind of sweet. Nice. All right, they're down to 1. Please play Bolus. Okay, it's too much to ask. Nope, okay. Kind of stole that game there. I don't think I deserved that one. I think Ambusher's better than Poisoner, even though Poisoner was good there. And by good, I mean it was a card that I played. You know, it's good to play cards sometimes. Yeah. All right. The odds of stealing this game on the draw are pretty low, but I do remember when I played this Flash, both Simic and Sultai in Standard, except for when I had to mulligan because I drew a bunch of one-land hands, I tended to have a pretty good matchup against it. So I'm just going to get rid of Opt here. Yeah, because I want to make sure I have lands. Really? Duress? Turn 1 Duress. Oh, that saved me an amount of life. Here comes Thought Raider. No! Alright, well, you know what's coming, so. Wildborn Preserver. Really? Nothing? Okay. Nice. I'm fine with that. As long as I can stall the game until... Here comes Bolus. Really? Well, that's kind of a big deal. Because, okay, well... Well... It was good knowing you. It was good knowing you. Yup. GG. So I guess Frilled Mystic in this meta where control is a thing. Okay, well, sometimes you just have all the things. Okay, so they've got 2 things now. Thought Erasure. Jeez. They've got Mystical Dispute up. But I'm going to try it. Really? Why did they shock there? Maybe they shocked to get another... I don't know. Okay. Gonna jam your last expensive spell. Sure. What? Why would you do that? Okay. Jeez. That was the quickest I've gotten a platinum. I've never gotten a platinum 2, actually. Let it be known. Alright, so I missed one game. I recorded it in the file corrupted. That was going to be my last game. But instead, we got to see that piece of majesty, which was just this deck just absolutely eating Grixis control for lunch. Um, this deck feels great. I guess Lookout's Dispersal. I'm not sure if I want. Honestly, the games that I won were either off the back of Frilled Mystic or my cheap counterspells. I don't know. I definitely think that all this early interaction is great. And yes, I'm playing 4 drops. So I don't know. We'll see. Brazen Borrower was an all-star. I mean, Brazen Borrower stole the first game against Control, I believe, went the distance twice. Um, yeah, it felt really good. For some reason, people really like their Control decks. So as long as people keep playing Control, I guess I'm gonna keep smashing these blue, green, black aggro decks because they're a lot of fun. This is my favorite, much like Merfolk. These decks that can be aggressive and disrupt are just the best version of Magic. So, anyways, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed. Um, Sultai Flash. I'm gonna try Teamer Flash um, soon, maybe in the next video. We'll see. So, bye.